Hello, and welcome to Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. I'm Daniel Pineda. We have a great program this week. We have our news stories, community bulletin board, and 55 plus news. But first, a social media reminder. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1. Also on Facebook and WERA 96.7 FM. And now on to our first news story for this week. The Virginia Department of Health page provided the following data. For the Arlington District, as of November 22nd, 2022, reported cases over all time, 60,427. This is 65 more all-time reported cases than last week's total of 60,362. As for vaccinations, the VDH site shows that 205,992 people over the age of 5 have received at least one dose of the COVID vaccine as of November 22nd. With that increase, Arlington has now reached a vaccination rate of 90.8% for residents age 5 and above. Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine is no longer available at Arlington Male Community Center or Walter Reed Community Center. However, walk-ins for 5 to 11-year-olds are still available Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sequoia Plaza. That's located at 2100 Washington Boulevard. For more information, consult the Arlington County website or call 703-228-7999. Here's a vaccination reminder. The Arlington County Public Health Division's COVID-19 vaccination clinic, originally opened nearly 2 years ago, will permanently close in December 2022. The final day of operations for the clinic at Sequoia Plaza, located at 2100 Washington Boulevard, will be Saturday, December 17th, 2022. Visit vaccines.gov for appointments through pharmacies and other medical providers in and around Arlington County. Also, all county curative COVID-19 testing kiosks closed on November 30th, except for the Arlington Mill Community Center location, will close on December 24th, 2022. You can find testing locations convenient to you by visiting VDH's Test Site Locator. Get tested if you have symptoms of COVID-19 before large gatherings and after spending time in a crowd. Learn more about the county's COVID-19 response at arlingtonva.us/COVID-19. Beginning at 5 p.m. on Thursday, December 8th, the Roslyn Cheer Group will be lighting up Central Place Plaza to welcome the holiday festivities with live music from the H.B. Woodlawn Choir, prizes, and other kinds of fun. Beer, wine, and spiked cider will be available to get you in the holiday spirits thanks to local business Open Road. And if you need a snack to pair with your drink, Pop's Praiseworthy Popcorn will be selling their popped kernels on the plaza. In addition, there will be community tables on site from Path Forward, Arlington County Police Department, and more. The event will be live streamed on the Roslyn Cheer Facebook page, so it's possible to receive a reminder when they go live and to follow them on their Instagram account as well as Twitter at RoslynVA for the updates on the tree lighting and programming throughout the night. Following the tree lighting, there will be more holiday festivities on the plaza from December 9th through the 11th. The Central Place Plaza address is 1800 North Lynn Street. Meanwhile, here is Arlington's crime report from November 21st. Larceny on the 3100 block of Wilson Boulevard. Shoplifting on the 1100 block of South Hay Street. Destruction of property on 6th Street South at South Courthouse Road. Larceny on the 1000 block of South Hay Street. Larceny on the 1100 block of South Hay Street. Shoplifting on the 1400 block of South Hay Street. Larceny on the 600 block of South Ball Street. Threats on the 2100 block of North Monroe Street. Trespass on the 4600 block of Fairfax Drive. Stolen vehicle, 2007 Mercedes-Benz 500 Series, black, 500 block of 12th Road South. There were also 24 additional online reports including larceny, identity theft, harassment, vehicle tampering, destruction of property, fraud, graffiti, and suspicious circumstances.
Here are some results from Arlington's Thanksgiving Turkey Trot. Liam O'Casey of Arlington came in first with a time of 14 minutes 56 seconds. Chris Rahm of Fort Collins, Colorado came in second with a time of 15 minutes 28 seconds. Cody Hodgins of Arlington came in third with a time of 15 minutes 33 seconds. John LaPointe of Richmond came in fourth with a time of 15 minutes 45 seconds. Matthew Burke of Miami, Florida came in fifth with a time of 15 minutes 45 seconds. Will Baxley of Arlington came in sixth with a time of 15 minutes 45 seconds. James Gusmer of Arlington came in seventh with a time of 15 minutes 57 seconds. Rocco Saracena of Arlington came in eighth with a time of 16 minutes 5 seconds. Aaron Seep of Arlington came in ninth with a time of 16 minutes 16 seconds. And David Fries of Falls Church came in 10th with a time of 16 minutes 22 seconds. Of course, that's just one way of looking at it. Beneficiaries from the race included Arlington Food Assistance Center, Offender Aid and Restoration, Arlington Thrive, Path Forward, Bridges to Independence, Young Life Arlington, Arlington Bridge Builders, Culpeper Garden, Read Early and Daily, Arm and Arm, La Cochina, Virginia, Restoration Immigration Legal Aid, Borromeo Housing, Project Belong, and The Clothesline for Arlington Kids. From that perspective, there were a lot of winners, including the community at large. Here's an update about Arlington County's remaining leaf collection schedule. The 2022 Second Pass schedule for runs in December is as follows. From December 3rd through 7th, Alcova Heights, Arlington Mill, Arlington View, Ballston, Virginia Square, Boulevard Manor, Clarendon Courthouse, Colonial Village, Columbia Heights, Dominion Hills, Forest Glen, Foxcroft Heights, Glen Carlin, John M. Langston, Long Branch Creek, Green Valley or Knock, North Highlands, North Roslyn, Radnor Fort Myer Heights, and Waycroft Woodlawn. From December 7th through 10th, Aurora Highlands, Claremont, Douglas Park, Glebewood, Highland Park Overley Knolls, Leeway Overley, Madison Manor, Old Dominion, Penrose, Waverly Hills, and Westover Village. From December 10th through 14th, Ashton Heights, Barcroft, Bluemont, Cherrydale, Cherry Valley Nature Area, Lyon Park, Lyon Village, Stafford Albemarle Glebe, and Terra Leeway Heights. from December 14th through 17th. Arlington East Falls Church, Arlington Forest, Arlington Heights, Arlington Ridge, Arlingwood, Buckingham, Chainbridge, Columbia Forest, Dover Crystal, Rivercrest, Riverwood, and Yorktown, from December 17th through 21st. Bellevue Forest, Donaldson Run, Gulf Branch Country Club Hills, Maywood, Old Glebe, Rock Springs, Williamsburg, and Woodmont. Just a reminder, only report a missed route after it has been labeled as completed on the progress map by calling 703-228-5000. Also, remember that unscheduled leaf vacuum trucks at times may conduct cleanup in neighborhoods between passes. That's enough news for this week. Now it's time for Community Bulletin Board, or CBB.
Hi, and welcome to CBB. Our first CBB event comes from the Arlington Public Library. It's called Kids Club at Central, and it's for kids in kindergarten through grade 5. At each club meeting, the kids will explore art, books, crafts, and building through a different fun activity. For the current policies on masking, see the library operations update. Space is limited, so attendance is first come, first served until the event capacity is reached. For more information, call 703-228-5946. That's on Wednesday, December 7th from 4:15 to 5 o'clock p.m. in the Quincy Room at Arlington Central Library, 1015 North Quincy Street. Our next event also comes from the Arlington Public Library. It's called Shop Class, AV Digitization, and it's for adults and kids in grade 6 and above. Learn how to preserve your memories that were stored in non-digital format. The class will cover the use of the shop's equipment to digitize 8mm films, VHS and beta tapes, slides, photographs, and film negatives. For the current policies on masking, see the library operations update. Registration is required. For more information, call 703-228-7718 or email lib-makers@arlingtonva.us. That's on Wednesday, December 7th from 6 o'clock to 7:30 p.m. in the shop at Arlington Central Library, 1015 North Quincy Street. Here's a reminder about an ongoing event. In the spring of 2017, Anne Rowland documented Arlington's waterfront, beginning with the county line at Chainbridge, all the way to 4 Mile Run. Rowland's photographs captured the diversity of Arlington's Potomac River waterfront from bucolic forests to urban parks. The boundary, defined by the Potomac, is part of Arlington's network of public spaces and a future potential focus area for public art. View North from Chainbridge was acquired by Arlington Public Art's Portable Works Collection and can be viewed in the County Boardroom at the Bosman Government Center at 2100 Clarendon Boulevard. This exhibition will be presented on a large outdoor screen in a breezeway at Mason Exhibitions Arlington and is available to view 24 hours a day. The event runs all the way through Wednesday, January 11th, 24 hours a day at Mason Exhibitions Arlington, 3601 Fairfax Drive. Our next event also comes from the Arlington Public Library. It's called Online Newspaper Research, and it's for adults and kids in grade 6 and above. Join the Center for Local History to learn how to effectively access and use the Virginia Chronicle in your research. Newspapers are a great source for historians, genealogists, educators, and students. The Virginia Chronicle is an historical archive of Virginia newspapers hosted by the Library of Virginia, providing free access to full text searching and digitized images of over 2.5 million newspaper pages. This presentation will cover setting up an account, helpful search tips, how to apply newspaper research to your project, ways you can help the Virginia Chronicle, and questions and answers. Registration is required. This event will meet online via Zoom. You will receive the event link after registering. The program will not be recorded. For more information, email gpierce@arlingtonva.us. That's on Wednesday, December 7th, from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. This is a virtual event. Our next CBB event is for kids aged 6 to 10 years. It's called Stylish Snowflakes. Big, little, and more. As in nature, each flake will be unique and beautiful. Participants can make snowflake decorations and ornaments from a variety of materials to bring home for the holidays. They'll even throw in snowflake science at a cost of $5. Registration is required. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. For more information, call Hallie Johnson at 703-228-3403. That's on Saturday, December 10th, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. at Gulf Branch Nature Center, 3608 North Military Road. Our final CBB event is for families. It's called Dinosaurs Campfire. The whole family is invited to join in at the Long Branch Amphitheater for lots of old-fashioned fun. This engaging program will be filled with entertaining activities that may include stories, special animal guests, but probably no actual dinosaurs, games, songs, and, of course, s'mores. Staff will provide the marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers at a cost of $5. Registration is required. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. For more information, call Barbara Farley at 703-228-6535. That's on Saturday, December 10th, from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. at Long Branch Nature Center, 625 South Carlin Springs Road. Now it's time for 55 Plus News.
Howdy, and welcome to 55 Plus News. Our first event is another 55 Plus Walk. Stay active with friendly walking companions. You will explore nearby trails and neighborhoods in a safe, socially distant manner. Destinations may be changed or excursions canceled for inclement weather. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. You will need to get the exact meetup location, but it'll be in the Donaldson Run neighborhood. The activity number is 912-106-01, and that's on Wednesday, December 7th from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Next up, another cooking demonstration. Winter is here, and that means the return of some delicious seasonal flavors. Join Virginia Cooperative Extension Master Food volunteers to learn fun new ways to use your favorite winter ingredients and get some tasty recipe ideas for the holidays. This time, it'll be all about winter squash. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 912-501-01, and that's on Thursday, December 8th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock noon at Walter Reed Community Center, 2909 16th Street South. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Our next event is about Bessie Margolin, fair labor advocate. Long before there was a notorious RBG, or Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Bessie Margolin made her mark as one of the first women to argue frequently before the Supreme Court, championing Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. In a pre-recorded lecture for the Supreme Court Historical Society, Marlene Trestman, author of Bessie Margolin, Fair Labor Lawyer, examines Margolin's life and legacy. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 912-400-01, 30, and that's on Thursday, December 8th from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. You gotta be 55 and up. 55 plus membership is required, and this is a virtual event. Next up, movies and munchies at Walter Reed. Here's a chance to join in for award-winning movies, light refreshments, and discussion at the conclusion. They will show films that have won an Oscar, Golden Globe, Film Festival, or AARP Movies for Grown-Ups Award in a major category. December's movie is West Side Story. It's the 2021 version, rated PG-13. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 912-804-09, and that's on Thursday, December 8th from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. at Walter Reed Community Center, 2909 16th Street South. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Finally, in 55 plus news, what can your Amazon account do? Here's a chance to learn all about the features that Amazon offers for consumers, including shopping, music, videos, ebooks, and more. It'll be presented by 55 Plus Center Director Ashley Gomez. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 912-403-01, and that's on Thursday, December 8th from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. at Lubber Run Community Center, 300 North Park Drive. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Anyway, that's all I got for 55 plus news.
And that concludes our program for this week. We will be back next week with more news from Arlington. Meanwhile, be careful, be safe, and be well.
Bye.